Hello folks, so today what I wanted to talk about is my collection of color Beatles vinyl. So I don't know if you heard about this, but last week the Beatles, or Apple Corps, announced that for its 60th anniversary they're going to release a white vinyl version of A Hard Day's Night for what's called Album Day, which from what I understand is the UK equivalent of Record Store Day. And that's coming out in a week, I think. Today's the 12th. So yeah, the 19th, it's coming out on the 19th. So that is exactly a week. And to kind of celebrate that and the fact that I'm gonna do everything I can to get it, I wanna show my current collection in a bit more detail than I have before of colored Beatles vinyl. There's also some solo stuff in there, so yeah, let's get started. The first one I'm going to show is this unofficial copy of the Rooftop Performance, and this includes a smoky brown and marbled vinyl, which is pretty cool looking. And I've said this before in other videos. This is the recent 2022 remix of the Rooftop concert. It was released digitally, but that's it. Never officially released on vinyl or CD or anything like that. So I have this unofficial release to make up for that. They really should release it though. Okay, next up, this is and we're going to see a lot of these because I have a lot of these. This is the Blue Album. This is from 1994. And this has the digital remaster from that time pressed on vinyl. And here is the record. So there it is in blue vinyl. I'm not going to show both discs because they look pretty much the same. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see here, digitally remastered. And I got this new. I found it, no, maybe it was the other one. I think it might be the red one. But this is in pretty much perfect condition. I did buy this used, but it looks like it was never played. So I got really lucky with that one. Okay, next up is, oh, here it is. This is the one that I got new. I actually think I still have the receipt for this because the guy who sold it to me left the receipt with the record, which is really cool. And here's the record itself in red. And the red and blue album have been released on colored vinyl for a long time. It's been done many times, and I have a lot of them. So that is a brighter red than the recent one from last fall. Let me see if I can show you that receipt that I have with this. I'm gonna stuck it in here. So this is the original receipt. It looks like it was bought at Planet Music. I've never heard of that place. And it was bought in August of 1994, so this is over 30 years old now. And this is really cool that I didn't buy it. This isn't my receipt, but it's cool that I have this little bit of history with this album. So, and it's kind of remarkable that this receipt looks so clear. They usually fade. Okay, let's keep going. Next up is another red vinyl. I think this is this is an English copy, a British copy. So this is on Apple Records, and you're gonna find out why I'm saying that right now. This copy's pretty beat up, but I got it for pretty cheap, so that's okay. But here's the record, not too dissimilar from what I just showed you. Very vibrant red. The newer ones are more of like a translucent kind of red, which also looks good. I'm glad it's different than these. Okay, now here is an American copy. This is on Capitol Records, as you can see right there. And this is also obviously going to be on red vinyl. And they put a red label on it with silver writing, which makes it kind of hard to read, but there it is. This edition doesn't sound very good. I haven't listened to it a lot, but I think it has a lot of those weird American mixes of the songs, like the super reverb I Feel Fine, which I don't like. Okay, next up, this is a bootleg of the German Direct Metal Master. And this is the White Album, obviously. And this here is on white vinyl. And it has this cool Parlophone label on it. So, you know, I don't really mind that this is a bootleg. I have a collection. I have 9 copies of the White Album just on vinyl. So having one bootleg on white vinyl isn't the biggest deal in the world. I don't have a Direct Metal Master, like official one, so I don't know if this is pressed from the same, you know, stampers or whatever they say. But I'm happy to have it. I only paid like 20 bucks for it. Okay, I got another White Album. This is a French pressing. It's weird to say French pressing because it makes me think of coffee. But this is a French pressing on white vinyl. And let me get this out for you. And let me get out the sleeve so you can really see the color. And there it is with the Apple logo. And this is a real pressing, so very, very cool. This sounds okay. A lot of these, I think it's Pathé Marconi pressings. They sound a little thin. I have this mostly because it's white vinyl. I'm a big sucker for color vinyl, so yeah. All right, I got another bootleg copy, and I've showed this in other videos. This here is a Brazilian mono copy of Revolver, and it comes on orange vinyl. And this sounds kind of awful, but it's still cool. And I have, I think, 10 copies of Revolver on vinyl, so having one bootleg that sounds kind of bad on color vinyl, not that big a deal to me. And I've had this. This actually might be, I might be remembering this wrong. This might be my first copy of Revolver on vinyl. I've had this for like 15 years. Okay, let's keep going. Next up is McCartney. I think this was released as an anniversary edition here. And this, you know, if I'm wrong, please correct me because I don't mind being corrected. But this is on red vinyl. And I think it's to kind of match like the cherries that are on the table on the cover. So this is pretty cool. And this sounds pretty good. You know, a lot of people say that color vinyl doesn't sound as good as black vinyl, like there's more surface noise, but I don't really notice it. Maybe I have old ears and that's why I don't hear it, but to me, if there is like a sound quality difference, it's not noticeable. Okay, there's not much left. Next up is Imagine, John Lennon. This is the double vinyl that was released in 2021 to commemorate the 50th anniversary. This is the older, I shouldn't say older, I think it was like 2018 Ultimate Mixes, and they pressed it again on white vinyl for the anniversary of the album. And white is just as appropriate for this as it is for the White Album. And here it is. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think it's just a lint. But there is the album. And there's 2 records in this one. It has like demos and stuff on the other record. I don't think I've shown this in a video. Maybe I have, I don't know. I'm bad at remembering things now. The next one I've definitely showed in a video. This is the All Things Must Pass 50th Anniversary Remix, which I do like more than the original. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I really am now not a fan of Phil Spector. Okay, and this here is on a green marble splatter. I think it's officially a splatter vinyl. And this is one of the prettiest records I have. Label's the same on both sides. I think this is getting kind of hard to get now. I'm glad that I pre-ordered this from the website when it was announced. And last but not least are the latest Red and Blue albums. These have the new 2023 remixes on them. Well, for the most part. And I've showed these in other videos, or video. It's also on Red and Blue vinyl. Obviously, what else would they do? But these are a little different. This is a darker red, and it's a bit more translucent than the other ones I just showed you. So here is an example of the red. And let me get the blue out. Oh, that's the red. Okay. And here's the blue. Has a bit of a marbling there, which doesn't affect the sound at all. It's just a bit of a imperfection. Yeah, looks really pretty. I like these a lot. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get that white vinyl version of A Hard Day's Night when it comes out. I don't know if there's a way to order it online. I think it's gonna be just sold in record stores in England. Whenever you go to the Beatles website to look at like the details of the release, it doesn't really say how much it's gonna cost or how to buy it. So hopefully I can order it online. If anyone knows how to order it, please let me know so I can get it. And I'll happily make an unboxing video as I usually do for Beatle records. And if you're interested in seeing the rest of my color vinyl collection, which I do have a lot more that are not Beatles, also let me know. Anyway, that is all for today. Thank you for watching.